I'm Michael Truncale, candidate for the United States Congress. And I want to thank the Chamber for inviting all of us here to participate in this event. It's so good to see so many friends here in the Chamber. I also want to thank my family for their encouragement and support during this campaign, and especially my wife, Denise, who is my best friend and ally. Many of you know me as the son of local educators. You may know me also as a civic leader, community leader, or church leader here in Beaumont. Some of you may know me as a lifelong conservative. Some of you may know me as a partner with Orkin, Bell, and Tucker. Others of you may know me as being appointed by Senator Hutchison and Senator Cornyn to the Federal Judicial Evaluation Committee. And yet others may know me as a regent for the Texas State University system. Finally, since my children finished high school here in Beaumont, some of you may simply know me as Lacey's dad or Lauren's dad, and that's okay with me. But one thing you know is that I am not a politician. Now, it's true that I've been active in the Republican Party all of my adult life. In fact, I've been a precinct chair, I've been a delegate to the National Convention, and I am on the State Republican Executive Committee. But I've never aspired to be a politician, and I hope to never be just another politician. Instead, I'm a citizen taxpayer, and I'm going to view every decision as a citizen taxpayer. Now, some may ask, why are you running? Washington is broken. Government is too big, and it exercises too much control over our daily lives. $15 trillion and growing by every second. It's a debt that's going to harm our children. It's going to hurt our economy, and it's ultimately going to destabilize our currency. You see, this is something I know. What you may not know about me is that I have an MBA. I studied economics at the graduate level with Dick Armey, a free market economist, and I worked as a financial analyst in Dallas before coming back home to Beaumont. Spending is simply out of control, and that's why I stand for a balanced budget amendment to the United States Constitution. I simply do not trust Congress, or any future Congress, to be able to restrain itself from its excessive appetite for spending. And the threat of higher taxes and excessive regulation is hurting business and sending jobs overseas. Obamacare must be repealed because it's hurting patients, and it will hurt doctors, and it's going to hurt small businesses. In fact, if Obamacare is allowed to stand, then there are no limits to what the federal government can do to you. We need border security, we need a secure military, and we must work towards energy independence. Well, these are some of the broader issues that are of concern to me, but I want to address some of the local issues. The deepening and widening of the Sabine-Neches waterway remains our top priority. Now, it's true that the Army Corps of Engineers has already determined that the deepening and widening is in the nation's best interest. But bureaucrats in Washington have put us near the bottom of the list of the 30 projects that have already been authorized. And that's because bureaucrats in Washington do not appreciate all of the assets that are associated with the Sabine-Neches waterway, including the recent expansion at the Motiva refinery. We continue to face EPA overreach, which is limiting the growth of industry in our area. Lamar University, LIT, and Lamar State College Port Arthur are huge economic engines for our area. And as a former regent, I understand their issues, and I can assure you that if elected, these schools will have a lifelong friend and advocate in Washington. I've lived in this area all of my life, and I've lived through hurricanes. We need a congressman who understands how devastating hurricanes can be. And we need a congressman who understands the importance of the XL Keystone Pipeline, not just because of the jobs that it will bring to our area, but because it will bring our nation to energy independence. Now, I've worked with Jim Rich and the Chamber on some economic development issues over the years,
and I understand the important role of a congressman in developing the economy of this district. Working together, we can put America on the pathway to prosperity. We need conservative action, not just words. We need a citizen taxpayer, not just another politician. Join me. This is why I'm asking for your support. Join me as we move our country forward, and we can put this congressional district as known as the rising star of the Gulf Coast. Thank you very much. I'll be at a table and would love to share some additional information with you. Thank you.